Okay, DW Gaming here with the latest chapter in Dead by Daylight, the Alien chapter. I am playing as the Xenomorph Queen against bots right now. When a new killer comes out, I like to get to learn its abilities before actually going on the live servers. It's good practice and good way to get to know what the killer is capable of. From what I've seen, the perks that came with the Alien aren't that great. They are mediocre at best, so I'm not going to bother with any of them for the time being. I want to slow down the generator progress in this match as much as possible in order to have as much time to get used to this killer. And Lori is sandbagging the ace because the bots are stupid. Okay, I thought they were going to get rid of that. In the patch notes, they said that they were going to get rid of the bots attempting to hide at certain loops. Apparently they haven't. Because the bots are still as stupid as ever. I really think barbecue and chili will be a great perk on this killer. Right now, I don't really know where to go. There's an add-on that extends the distance of the footsteps. I'll probably use that. Because right now, I'm not seeing anything. I also have to get used to the tail attack. It's a lot like Nemesis Whip. It has a very small hitbox. I see they still haven't improved the bots when it comes to looping at windows. They still like to lock them up. I wonder if that's how the developers think real players play. Okay, I'm in runner mode again. I should be able to get here and get her without breaking that pallet. If I can get close enough to her. Wow. The bot can actually dodge the tail pretty well. Yeah. Well, this is the reason I go against bots when it's a new killer. Right now, I'm sure there would be at least one more gen about to pop. Thankfully, I don't really care too much when it comes to bots. Right now, the point of this exercise is to just get familiar with the killer. This isn't really the best map for this killer either. It's a rotten map in general. I wish they would remove it. I'm glad I'm going against bots on this map at least, because yeah, against real people this would be... How did that miss? This would be very irritating going against real people on this map with this killer. Damn, it has a very small hitbox. Okay. One way to ensure that you'll get them with the tail is when they're stuck in animation, like that lorry. Yeah, barbecue would be really good on this killer. Okay, there's someone there. Oh, it's near the hook. That's why I'm going up so slow. It's amazing how these developers think to put in all these deterrents to camping hooks. And yet they still refuse to do anything about Bubba in this game. Bubba and Billy, chainsaw killers. Their chainsaws work just fine. Near hook survivors. Yeah, all these other killers they come out with, they have to limit their power in some way or make it slower for them. But still not doing anything about Bubba or Billy. Okay, good. They're not too smart. A real player, if they were smart, wouldn't have unhooked the Zarina. Would force me to go to that far hook. Okay. Tail attack does seem to counter God Palace to a certain extent. This palette is very strong, though. A real player I'd probably be able to get here with the Red Glow Mind Game, but not a bot. They have wall hacks, so I'm just going to have to break that. These turrets are very annoying, but they're not as oppressive as I thought they would be. I'm not really slowed down all that much. I mean, I lose my anti-loop ability, but it's still, Alien is a very... so far from what I've played, Alien seems like a solid killer, and the anti-loop ability does come back faster if you're in the tunnels. So I don't think the turrets are as much of a problem as I thought they would be. Now, if you're going against a Swift who know what they're doing and set up turrets everywhere, then yeah, that's going to be a problem. you will basically have no anti-loop for most of the game. I'm sure players will get better against the alien once they get used to going against it. Yeah, my power comes back almost immediately when I go into the tunnel. Yeah, it can be annoying when you don't hit it with the tail and it knocks you out of your ability. I think, though, it's okay. The tail is very strong at anti-loop, and I think it's good for survivors to have some kind of counter against it. We'll just have to see as players get better whether they will be able to abuse the turret mechanic, as they often do with many other things in this game. So apparently when you play as the alien, the hooks will, on any map, automatically turn into those new hooks for the alien. So it's going to be relatively easy for the survivors to figure out that they're going against the alien when they spawn into the match. If they see a hook like that, it's a given. They're going against the Xenomorph. I'm not sure why the developers would give such an obvious tell like that. They don't seem to be familiar with the old adage, knowledge is power. And giving survivors a clue like that really empowers them from the very beginning. One of the strengths of Killer in this game is at the beginning when survivors don't know who they're going against. But unfortunately, that's not really a factor when it comes to playing as the Xenomorph. I would prefer the developers not give them that much information. It's kind of like when you're using that perk Disillusion and the little icon appears. Okay, this is new. I've never seen a bot go AFK and have the crows overhead. Usually the bots are always doing something. More often than not, it's generators. I have no idea why she was just standing still. Okay, she's going to be heading for this door. Yeah, that's obvious. Very predictable. If that were a real player and they were smart, they'd head to the opposite door. All right, well, I'd say this was a... get rid of this crap. This was a good warm-up session. Let me get familiar with the killer. Next game I will play as the Xenomorph. Will be on the live servers, and we'll see how that goes.